So yeah, where are we going to do this ladder to space? Where are we going to do this? I think we should just go up through here. Wow. Looks like an animation from Worms. Yeah, I want the space base up here. So let's just get a middle tile. Give me a second. So let's see. Let's do it from the outer wall of the electrolyzer. And then we'll need a middle tile, which is going to be... Okay. Okay, so that's the sort of layout that we've got to work with. The only thing that might be in our way is this carbon dioxide, guys, but I think we can go around that. So where would I want to put my... They're already going to be in exosuits from this point, because they'll put in suits here. And go up there and hop up here. So you can pump a lot of liquid in a small tank. Yeah, massive amounts. So this is our water storage tank here, and this has got 13,000, 16,000. I mean, this is 16 tons per tile. So this tank is technically, you know, massive. We use it for all of our storage. It's the same as, like, we've got a cold water tank down here that's got 2 tons per tile because it's overpressurized basically. Petroleum, we've probably got, yeah, 2.5, nearly 3 tons per tile. So basically, I mean, this is a tank that's technically that big. It's just we've overpressurized the vent to make it take more liquid. Oh, I've tabbed out the game. Okay, where do we want to go up to space? That's kind of what I'm trying to debate at the minute. Fuck. Oh god, this is going to be hell. Right. Because I'm thinking we do want to use the jetpacks, but obviously we're going to have a point where our dupes can undock their exosuit, then put on a jetpack, and then off they go. Now my access on this side of the base is a little bit balked, because I had to throw in this wall here. So realistically, I want some mesh tiles over here, don't I? Like that. Yeah, let me just get this squared up a little bit. Also, did you save any shove voles? I don't think I did. And ultimately, I did say a long time ago, because we started this on the pre-release, a lot of our shove voles would have died before we even started. They were dying in space just to the extreme temperatures. So I did say if we get to space and they're all dead, I'll probably spawn in a couple. Because we started on the pre-release and it was fucked. So that was a caveat we decided a long time ago. Make a transport tube to a central for suits. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of making this building up here sort of isolated and only accessible via tube. Fucking liquid phosphorus up here. But it's how I want to do the access for... Oh, I see what you're saying. Just do a tube access for maybe in the base before they've got an exosuit on. Just to get them to jet suits. Is that what you're saying? That's quite a nice idea. Build a room with a tube. No need for 2 checkpoints then. Yeah. Where do we do our tube access? We need a tube access before they put suits on. How big are they again? And we need to figure out how we're going to get the fucking pipe out as well. Although probably up here would be the way to go. Ooh! How do you regulate temperature in there? Seems quite hot. In where, sorry, Rickus? In which bit? I like the just tube access idea, yeah. It's tube access, but then jetpacks. I want them to have jetpacks in space, Wishunga. What mug is this, the one you're using? I'm curious. Can you show it closely? Certainly. Hold on. It's getting a bit green screened, but you should be able to see it's the Stark Stein. I like it. It's nice. Right. I love the way they say tube. Tube. Tube! I'm just wondering if we could slap one in here. They're quite big though, if I remember rightly, because they've got this derpy... You need to put the tube on the top, don't you? We could probably fit one in here. Yeah, it needs quite a bit of power though, doesn't it? Big old bastards. 960 watts. Oh, but that's fine. We can deal with that. I do have additional circuits down here that we can tap into, so that's fine. What about that then? We'll put tube access here. I'm going to need a lot more plastic now, though. Fuck, we're going to have to make a refinery and stuff. Okay. Where does this connect to again? Is it like that? Why are they not connecting properly? Why are they not connect? Isn't it to the very top like that? What am I doing? How do you feel about me saying you as beard friend? Beard friend? I'm fine with that. Aren't the mushrooms rotting the farm? No, they're in carbon dioxide. They're just chilling. We've got loads of mushrooms in here. Fucking loads of them. They're fine. Just make sure your tube doesn't melt near the top, Lifegrowski. Yeah, I think we'll need to seal it off first. We're going to need more plastic before we get to that point anyway. Why is this not going sideways? Is it because there's a thing here? I think that's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, we have a boy there, but that's fine. I'm just curious how far this plastic will go. Although because it's paused, it's not really... Oh, there we go, 3,600. Ooh, we're going to need more plastic. Okay. We can do this, I reckon. Okay, so we can maybe do one of these on each side, and this will be just to get us up to space. So with that being said then, we need a path for the tubes to go down. I think we might just extend these ladders up. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that. What temp is that gold in the conveyor? Maybe hot enough to kill the tubes? That is a good point. No, it's 30 odd degrees. It does get warmer though. But I'm hoping eventually this will cool down more. At the moment it's toasty as balls because it's still erupting like mad, but I'm hoping in the future it will cool down more. Our petroleum's gotten really hot. Is the room too hot? What's happened here? I'm out of power. Oh shit, we need to just fix this, hold on. How can I do this wiring here? How can I do this wiring better? Piss. I need this battery to be connected to this wire. This is in the way. I could put a joint plate in there, but I run the risk of dropping liquid everywhere. Eesh. That'd allow me to connect that one up. I hadn't noticed this sooner. I'm surprised we didn't have any more problems before now. Oh, this is too small a space. I could move this joint plate to like there. Plug the locks first. Yeah, well, I was just looking at that to turn this. If I build a tile here, though, I've got no access. I could basically put tile there, there, and there to stop the liquid falling down. But the problem I've got is I've no dupe access then. Unless I knock a tile out. Let's see. I could move this joint plate to like there. Make a joint plate there, and then connect that battery through. And then this can go around there as well. I think that is the solution. So let's try that. Let's do this. And then my dupes can get through. I think that will be an solution. But we'll probably have to do these side bits first. Maybe this will work. Sindane, I will touch you. Welcome back. Plug the lock first. Not falling down, building sadly. Yeah, building up. Yeah. That's what I was looking at, Saturna, sorry. I was deciding whether I could drop it down, but no, it's probably easy to do this. Can't you make wire bridges? Not for heavy watt wire, no. You can only make the joint plates. Kind of sucks. Flip the transformer. Flip the transformer. How would that help? Flip the transformer. I still won't be able to get a wire out. I don't think. So if I flip that, I could connect to this. Oh, shit the bed. Hold on. If I flipped this transformer, got rid of this, this could connect through there. This could go up there. I think this needs to go regardless. Let's do this first. You need to go. You gats to go. Gats to go. You gats to go. Does the transformer there even do anything? Well, this one is for powering our refineries, and this one is for powering our aqua tuner. That's why our petrol's got so fucking hot. So, yeah, it does do something. It needs to be fixed now. Gats to be fixed. It's wired with heavy watts on both ends. Could just use the cable instead. No, no, Mingebag, because it's using way more than 2 kilowatts. So this circuit in here is 3.7 kilowatts. This one up here at the moment is 2.5. But we may actually slap another aqua tuner in here yet. So no, they're bigger circuits. They wouldn't be able to do it with 2 kilowatt, conductive wire. Just plug it into your main power line. You have the batteries on the main line. I don't want to do that with Chunga. That's lazy. That's not right. That's not right at all. I could, however, where's your power production? Frost, we've got some hydrogen gens, we've got some coal gens, and then all the way down here we've got a load of natural gas gens, and that's about it for now. We don't have any petrol gens yet. I've not done any. I've not bothered. But yeah, we do have quite a lot of power being generated. Oh, there's a maze of wire here, guys. I need a moment, alright? I need a moment to make sense of it. I need food, feeding these damn tubes. Where are the sick vape tricks I asked for? I don't do sick vape tricks, because I'm not a vape 420 blazing, air horn, CBD loving vape whore. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy! Alright? I'm not that guy. There'll be no sick vape tricks. The best I can do is a smoke ring. And they make my face look silly. So I don't want to do them. Oh, shit. Oh, Christ. I don't even need a liquid lock on this. I don't know why I'm bothered. Hold on. Wow. Your face makes your face look silly. How dare you? You're the one that was talking about how charming my sphincters were earlier. I mean, come on. This isn't right. You can't be blowing hot and cold like that, Sindane. It's not fair. Don't blow hot and cold. I think we're talking about different things, maybe I don't understand correctly, but I mean, the 800 watt transformer, was it there just to limit the throughput into the heavy watt wire? 800 watt transformer. This transformer. This is branching a circuit off our main. This is our main wire here. This is our main power gen, right? And this wire is branching to transformers here and there. So like this transformer is a circuit for something over here. This transformer is a circuit for Babby's first pumps up here. And then these transformers here This wire, sorry, is putting power to these transformers for circuits. This circuit's not being used yet, but I'll use that later. And then these circuits up here are big boy circuits for big boy machines, which is why they're done with heavy watt wire. And that is what I'm currently trying to fathom out how I can fix this. So let me rip out this wire here. And I'll put one of these things in. There. And then we can connect this up. I just think you bent over for a reason, buddy. I see. What's linked to your forums? I don't really have forums, Candyman. I'm not big enough to have forums. What do you mean? I have a Discord. That is as far as it goes. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about, Turnus. My beautiful, relaxed irises. Irisoses. Since you started playing this game, your food bill's going up from ordering out. I can believe that, mate. It's a game where you can lose your time very easily. Very easily. I'm going with irisoses. But why do you need a transformer to transform heavy watt wire to another heavy watt wire? Because, Rickus, okay, the main circuit here is power generation circuit. This isn't consumer circuit. This is all power generation, all right? So we have power generation, and then transformers to send power to circuits. We're using the transformers to determine where our power is sent, right? We've got normal transformers down here. We've got bigger transformers for bigger circuits, like conductive circuits. And then you can also use heavy watt wire on transformers for big boy circuits above 2 kilowatts. Now, rather than me try and split the power grid up in here into small conductive wire, you know, builds that I would need, like, you know, 2 circuits running through here, I decided to do it with heavy watt wire, which is great, but for the fact that you can't do wire management very well because we don't have heavy watt bridges, we have heavy watt joint plates, and that's why this is fucked up a little bit. But it's because you should really separate your consumers from your producers. That's how it should be done. So that's what we're doing. If that doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. But it's right. So at this point then, we can now go through here. Producers, yes. Stopping and breaking it down for people is why you pimp. What do you mean, Cindy? What's the reasoning for using the smaller transformers? Dover Beast, purely because it's nice. It's nice to have some basic wire around. I like to leave a few in just to say that we've used all the different bits of stuff. And we might use them for like lights and stuff later. We can. It's very easy to just slap conductive wire everywhere and be like, perfect, my base is done. But I kind of like the idea of having a little bit of light watt wire for where you don't really need it to be that heavy. I don't know. I just like it. I like it, okay? Right, let me just finish this and then we'll carry on our ladder to the stars, alright? Irides is iris. Irides? Is that really the word? Is iris in plural, but you can use irises if you insist on defeating the English language. Irides. What an incredible word. You do that in development too, Life. Separate your consumers from your producers, at least good programmers do. There you go, you see? There you go. I mean, you pause your game and frequently break down why you do things or how you do things, and that's why 130 people are chewing on their monitors. Oh, give a take to those that are fapping. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, I'm glad. Listen, I like to help people. I like to explain things if people don't understand, or if people... Sometimes it's that I don't understand. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes people question my reasons, and I go, oh, shit, I've been doing this wrong this whole time. It's not, you know, I'm explaining my reasoning for it, but my reasoning is often fucked. So if I'm wrong, I'm all happy to be wrong. Do you know what I mean? But I think I'm right in this case. I'm just going to go out and say it. I'm going to go out and say it, okay? Right, so you can now connect to there, and then El Batterio, in fact we'll do it like that. El Battery is now connected to the actual right end of the transformer, and then this needs to be ripped out like so. We'll just pop you out there, and then you can just go around here. That should be fine. And we'll rip out this wire because it doesn't need to be this low anymore either. I'm conscious of doing this quickly because otherwise my gold volcano is going to explode, which will not be good for anyone involved. At all. Okay. Bang. There we go. And that is now tidier. And now this one's free to go on its merry way. If I need to connect like solar panels or something later, I can run a heavy watt wire all up the outside of the base. That should make sense. Okay, so now what we can do, we can drop our liquid lock back down, like so. We just did a little bit of liquid lock relocation, alright? Sometimes you have to do that. Okay, bang. We'll slap in a proper tile, actually. Boop. There we go. And we're flying again. That should be right. Nice. So everything should be ticking over okay up here again now. Whew. Toasty. Toasty wham. Okay, to space. To space. So we're going to run this tube up here. I can do a jump over, crossover, jump over, transit tube crossing. I can do them, can't I? Okay, like so, and like so. And this should be fine. It's not too hot up here. I mean, it's warm, but it's not devilishly warm, you know? And then what we can do is with an igneous rock, we can just say, fuck you, space. We're on our way. Oh. That's a little bit annoying, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's only a carbon dioxide geyser. We may also drop a shitload of chlorine into the base, but that's fine. It's just a little bit of chlorine. Go! Right, now we can leave them to do this stuff for a minute whilst I vape heartily. Whew. I understand you, but I still don't understand this heavy watt wire with the 800 watt transformer. There is no heavy watt wire with the 800 watt transformer. Are you on about this little babby transformer down here? This one isn't. This one is sending a small wire out. It's connected to the heavy watt wire because that's where our power comes from, but it's then sending out a 1 kilowatt wire. A 1 kilowatt circuit. Is that what you were talking about? Sorry. Nice, isn't it? Been having a little play with shovelfuls, and I have two notes. First, they eat 4.8 tons of regolith a day. Second, when they poop, they also burp. That is all. Nice. That's the kind of update I like. Concise. Oh, shit. Surely a beautiful place here. Minus 1,000 decor. Isn't that cool? It is surely a beautiful place here. Minus 1,000 decor. Listen! They're not spending much time around here. It's fine. They run through here. It's fine. I mean, decor isn't everything it's cracked up to be. Alright? And we can always slap some more decor around if decor is a problem. But honestly, they like it around here. It's fine. It's fine. I like the idea of the tubes going whizzing through this really industrial looking area as well. That pleases me a little bit. So with critters, you don't need any more to build a big natural gas generator power center to get stable power production, if I understand this correctly. A big natural gas generator power center. Well, natural gas has changed quite a lot. You used to be able to just slap down a shitload of fertilizer synthesizer builds. So you do a massive fertilizer synth build, pump in some polluted water, get natural gas, have shitloads of power. They nerfed fertilizer synthesizers, so they now need phosphorite and dirt to make fertilizer. And dirt being a bit of a finite resource early to mid-game. Phosphorite you have shitloads of. People often don't do fertilizer synth builds anymore. Natural gas, then obviously people started using oil boiler builds. So you just boil up your oil into petroleum and then cook it further to get natural gas. Cool your natural gas, you had shitloads of natural gas. They then nerfed that, so we now have sour gas. So realistically, people don't really do massive natural gas builds anymore unless they're super late game and bored. So yeah, that's probably the surmise of it all now. You can still do natural gas builds, totally, but not many people do. Sorry, what are you saying, 2x4? What did I miss? 2x4, 2x4, 2x4. I just saw Nerd's quote as well, nice. What's the use for this red joint plate at the top of your producer circuit? I think that's going to go to space eventually, Sorted. I was just given a path for my wire to get out. 2x4, I don't see what you asked. I'm scrolling up the chat and I didn't see. Is my chat not getting through? Is it just ignoring my simpleton questions? Can you show me your power plant? Dana, certainly, mate. 1 second. I don't really have a power plant in the conventional sense. I've got a few hydrogen generators. I've got 2 circuits, first of all. So I've got 2 heavy watt wires. One down this side of the base over here. Don't know if you can see that on the stream. And one down this side. Okay, and both of them are independent grids. They're not connected. All right. So on each grid, I have. I've not got loads. I've got 2 hydrogen generators. 5 coal gens. These basically are pretty much dormant now. They don't do very much. That's why they're so cold. Then I've got my transformers and my batteries. Okay. And I've not used all these circuits yet, but this was sort of just planning for the future. And then down here at the bottom, excuse me, we have 10 natural gas gens on each side. So we've got 10 here and 10 here. We did take a little bit of element damage at one point. I still need to fix this, but they're working fine. They're basically doing our power. We've got quite a bit of natural gas backed up. Got 1,582 kilos per tile in here, so we still have quite a lot of natural gas to go at. So we're okay. But I would like to do some petroleum gens, and I'd also like to do some solar panels. And probably some steam turbines. We'll do a proper steam turbine build at some point as well, which I'm quite excited to tinker with. Because we've got better materials now. Easier, lazier materials, which I'm all for. So what did I miss? Sorry. If the conductive wire carries 2 kilowatts, how do you not waste the ability of the transformer ability to do 4 kilowatts? Can you do 2 circuits from a transformer? What you would normally do is do like a power shut off and just have a load of batteries 2x4. So you would have transformers that can toggle off their power when the batteries are full. And that way you can fill up a bank of batteries to deliver way more power when you need it. But the idea is that transformers can produce enough power to keep a heavy watt wire going as well, don't forget. Back to your super duper compressed tank. How much pressure can it handle? The oil tank, infinite, essentially, until the game breaks. Until the game breaks. Lifegrow with the big changes. Fertilizer makes not nearly as good. They output less, and the generators actually require 50% more gas than they used to. Yeah. We post this question after that. Okay. Alright, so cheers, Sindane. You can use power shutters. Yeah, there you go. Wachunga's just answered. 2 separate 2 kilowatt wires. Yeah, you need to toggle your power off between them basically. So you'd basically fill up a battery or fill up a line and then toggle off the power and alternate. And where you're halfway to space, that phallic oxygen generator. That pocket rocket looks like it's ready to be blasting genetic ooze all over the other planets. Listen, it's only a little bit phallic. It's only a little bit phallic, just the tip. Just the tip is phallic. Everything else is lovely. If anything, it's a very cold day because it's definitely sheathed. Jeez. Oh god, I'm gonna have to get a coffee in a second. By the way, guys, I'm starting to flag a little bit. What is the advantage of making buildings out of steel? They're overheat temperature. Overheat temperature when you build something out of steel is like plus 200, so it's pretty nice. Looks like your base has a rubber Johnny on. I like how you still call them a rubber Johnny. To me, that's like such an 80s saying, a rubber Johnny. Oh, Christ. Right, so yeah, I think what I'll do, guys, we've got this dig that's going up here. I'm just going to go make a quick brew, if you don't mind, because I'm spitting feathers. I need some coffee. We've got dupes running around all over the place, so I'll do a quick save in case anything catastrophic happens whilst I'm gone. It's a fantastic expression, it is. It does remind me of like a car salesman from the 80s, though. I had a great night last night, but I couldn't find a rubber Johnny. Jesus. Right, I'll be right back, guys. Coffee. Does anybody want one? How many sugars? Some chips. That's why I thought you were streaming that. I've done so in my day. Go through. Oh, really? So she's a fair lady, but she's powerful. Oh. Right. That sounds like an Arabian thing, I think. And are they Arabian? No. Listen. I didn't put a coffee in my coffee. Just milk. All day.